Okay, let's have a quick look at Kingdom Pipes. Now, I know a lot of people started off with Huffer, then there's the twin set of like Road Ranger and something. I don't care. Of the 4 so far of that mold, the only one that really interested me, not in me, good old Pipes. He's one of those background characters that didn't really do anything, and therefore I kind of love him. And here he is, basically a different colour of Huffer, because that's what he was. And on the back he comes with these 2 pipes. And they can just store in there. There's these little hooks, and there's a bit of a gap at the back where they can fit over. You can attach them to his smokestacks if you want. You can attach them to the back here if you want. There's 2 holes here that you can use. And if you really want, you can plug one in the top. So now you can shoot forward and backwards at the same time. Pew, 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 pew. But let's not. So let's take those off. And so here he is. And, right, I assume this is the same with everyone's. It's just me, or does the cab look like it's pointing up? Like it wants to, like it should go down, but to get it to go down would, it's like it's just not quite going flush. Just something about it just bugs me. I don't know. Don't know. If anyone else is having this issue, put it in the comments. I don't know. But there he is, and he rolls. Apparently on Huffer there was very little clearance here, but his moulding's a little different, and there's probably only millimetres in it, don't get me wrong. But that's free rolling, that's not scraping the floor, nothing. So he's okay. I suppose I should give you a size comparison. So, Titan's Return, Chrome Dome. So, he's deluxe, but he seems quite small deluxe. But then considering he's supposed to be a mini bot, you know. So we should transform him. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this back section. And see that little silver pin there? We're going to get this, wiggle it so it on pegs, and rotate it straight over. The little peg here, well, tab here and here. That goes to slots here and here. Tab, tab, slot, slot. Okay, and now we're going to slide them. Because this has a slider here and here and here. This has a slot here and here and here. And you just line them up. Come on, line them up and slide into lock it for vehicle mode. And just undo. You can do it different ways, but that's the way I like to do it. And now you just get these panels and flip them underneath. Again, tab, slot. And they do soft lock into place. Oh no, they don't. They tab. This little hook, that's what it's for. It goes in there. And those are your heels and your feet. Okay. It's fine. We're now going to wiggle these pieces loose. Because there are these big tabs here. They're going to these slots here. I'm not sure it's something to do with these tabs that make this seem like it's going like that. I don't know if it's because it's tabbed into here and this is maybe too low down and it pulls it back. Because it seems to want to go flush. And as soon as you tab this in, it pulls it back. So I don't know if these need to be filed down a little bit. So it'll sit a bit more flush. Is that an idea? Someone let me know. I don't want to ruin my figure. We get this and extend it out on a big white double hinge in here. Extend it out, rotate, and while it's still at a funny angle, we're going to rotate it around, shove it all the way to the top. So the double hinge is fully straight now, and just drop it down there. This will allow us to pull the chest forward a little bit, rotate these wheels in, and in, close that up, and rotate up the shoulders, close that up, there we go. Rotate the arm down, flip the wrist straight, turn the arm, wrist straight, turn the arm, And now we can turn the head around. Now we have Pipes in row-up mode. Ankle tilt. And you know what? For a unassuming little mini-bot, he's got the world of presence about him. Like, look at those beautiful eyes. Look at that. Arms are nice and solid. Legs are nice. A little bit gappy from the back, but I know there's a filler kit, but apparently it stops the articulation, like there or something. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. This, apparently the hood on Huffer just stopped like that, which is how Huffer's head should stay, because, you know, that's how he was. But Pipes was the robot backwards, believe it or not. So that's where the cab ends up on the front instead of, yeah, it's fine. But he looks okay, he looks nice, he's got a good presence about him. And you got his weapons, again, you can store them there, you can store one on the back, you can store it on the shoulder, you can store it on the forearm, you can plug one into the hand. Personally, I prefer the forearm. It's my preference. And this brings me to my one real little niggle. I mean, the vehicle mode cab not sitting completely flush, that was one thing. But this is my one real niggle about this set. Why are his arms white? They're supposed to be silver. I appreciate silver painted plastic, blah, blah, blah. Okay, don't use silver painted plastic. Give us grey plastic. Grey would have done. We'd have been okay with grey. Why is it white? He's not supposed to be grey. White, he's supposed to be grey. Was Huffer white? Or was Huffer grey? I suspect Huffer was grey. So why are his white? These on the original toy were supposed to be the smokestacks. In this, they're supposed to be the smokestacks. But you've given us silver guns instead of silver smokestacks. Doesn't make sense. I'm tempted to steal a Huffer, take it to pieces, put all his pieces on it, and be like, ta-da. The only issue is that little rotation hinge, the swivel. I don't believe that's on Huffer. So there'd have to be one white part in the middle. Annoying. But that's my little niggle with it. It's like, why? Why would you do that to us? But he looks pretty good. He's got a waist swivel, ball joint, swivel, over 90 degree for the transformation, ankle tilt to about there. Nice little hinge, rotate all the way around, swivel all the way around. Nearly 90 degree bend. Wrists will bend in for transformation, but it's fine. And the head will turn 360 because I believe it's on a ball joint. But I gotta say, he is lovely. Like, all joking aside, he is lovely. And, something I forgot to point out, he has got brake lights painted. So, you know, that's always something. Yeah, I like him. Would I get Huffer? I mean, I guess, but I'm not going to track him down. I've got Pipes. Why do I want Huffer? I've got Pipes. Like, if you look at his TF wiki, the character's adorable. He's definitely the kind of person I'd hang out with. Honestly, look up his TF wiki. It's great. But no, he's cool. He's fun. So, size comparison, Kingdom Jackpot. And yes, he's shorter. But he's supposed to be shorter. He's a mini-bot. I need to find my warpath and put him together. They're the only two mini-bots I believe I've got at the minute. Of this kind of line. I mean, there's Huffer to go with them. Are there any other ones? There's only the three so far. Huffer, Pipes, and Warpath. But I imagine he's perfectly scaled Warpath. I've got no doubt in my mind. So yeah, there he is. He's a fun little dude. And yeah, I shall Scarper. So, I should be ugly, I should be wretched. I shall see all of you the next one. Later, taters.